Morning guys, I want to bring you this really important piece of news because this is going to be the big market event of 2026, and that is SpaceX's IPO. Now I've got an article here just to give you more details about it. I've posted quite a lot of videos about it, but just want to give you some more information. Basically, SpaceX targets $1.75 trillion valuation in landmark planned IPO. The company aims to raise as much as $75 billion in cash, nearly triple Saudi Aramco's record 2019 listing. If this goes ahead, which I think it will, it is going to be absolutely massive. It is going to print millionaires, so you really need to pay attention to this. So let's just read a little bit of this. So should SpaceX proceed with its anticipated stock market launch, the company intends to raise a maximum $75 billion in cash. Such a figure would easily surpass the previous $29.4 billion record set by Saudi Aramco 7 years ago. The space exploration business is also pursuing an overall valuation of roughly $1.75 trillion, according to Bloomberg and the Financial Times. The Financial Times reported that corporate executives recently expanded their initial $50 billion capital raising objective by an additional $25 billion during a Wednesday meeting with backers. At that proposed market capitalization, only 5 publicly traded American corporations would carry a higher value, the FT noted. Regulatory paperwork for the share sale could soon be filed in April, we think, setting up the company for a possible June IPO trading start. The Financial Times reported that less than 5% of the company's total shares will be offered. So guys, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen within the next 3 or 4 months. And it's pretty much odds on it's going to happen. And here is why. Musk needs the cash. And you're thinking, why does Musk need all of this money? The company's hugely profitable with its rocket company. And also, if you don't know, SpaceX also runs Starlink, which is Musk's global internet service, which is only going to get bigger. And it's already profitable. So why does he need to raise such a huge amount of money? Well, it's all to do with Musk's AI plans. Basically, the big bottleneck Musk has got is electricity. There just isn't enough freely available electricity on Earth, or in America specifically, to power all of the super AI data centers. So, as Elon does, he's got a crazy plan. He's basically filed to launch up to 1 million satellites into space. Each one of these satellites will act as an AI data center. They'll all be linked by a network. They'll orbit the globe in basically a low-level orbit, and basically all of these, individual data centers will link together and power all of the basically AI programs that Musk wants. That is the plan. It's already been approved. This is why he needs $75 billion, because he wants to get all of those satellites into space. So basically, he can use the sun's solar energy to power these data centers, have basically the largest AI data center on Earth, powering all of his AI models. It's an insane plan. Whether he pulls it off or not, no one really knows, but that's the plan. And it looks like it's going ahead. It's already got approval, so he basically just needs to get the money and actually execute it. So you do not want to miss out on this. And basically, there's actually a way you can invest in this right now. It's with a private fund. It's called ARK. And basically, you can invest in it privately for as little as $500, which gives you huge exposure before the IPO ever goes live. Because once the IPO goes live, you're not going to make as much money. So you have to get in early. This is the only way you can get in, ARK. If you want to learn more about how to do this, I'm going to leave a special presentation Investor Jeff Brown did covering SpaceX's IPO. But if you want to go all in, Jeff also wrote a very special report basically revealing how you can directly invest in this SpaceX IPO with ARK, giving you all the details, why investing in ARK can basically give you exposure to the IPO, SpaceX IPO, and actually how to go about doing it, and how you can do it for as little as $500. Basically, once this goes live, $100 I do believe will turn into $100,000. That is basically how this thing is. You don't want to miss it. So if you want to watch Jeff's presentation, or you just want to get Jeff's free report, you can join his new future report. I'll leave both links down in the comment description below. You can read the report for free if you try the near future report risk-free for 30 days. That's what I got for you. Don't sleep on this. Looks like it's going to happen by June or July, and it's basically going to be the wealth building event of the year. Biggest IPO we've ever seen. Thanks for joining me, and I'll speak to you soon.